What's up, nerds? So today, I remember hearing y'all say something like, we liked when they were just in their apartment, blah, blah, and then I get comments, you guys should venture out more. We gonna do whatever we want. So today, we're actually at our neighbor's place. What happened was, there's this girl, right, walking in the hallway. I saw her, she had this cute dog, and I was like, oh, whatever. And then she's like, can you help, like, I'm trying to bake something. Do you have like a spare bag of sugar? And I was like, for sure, like, I gave her like a bag of sugar, whatever. We made cupcakes and shit. It was cool, but now we're friends. So, here you go.
Hello.
Name?
Panda.
Oh, that's your name?
This is Panda.
Nice to meet you, Panda. And your name is?
Jessica.
Oh, hello.
Tanya.
What's your name?
Tanya.
And
Maria.
And a fun fact?
Jessica.
About yourself.
I know, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
Oh, I'm obsessed with orcas.
Oh my God! Wow!
Like the whale. That's cute.
Why is that?
Because they're the ultimate predator of the ocean, to the best of our knowledge, because we can't go to a certain depth. They even kill sharks now.
Wow. And do you feel like that aligns with your identity or?
Predator. No, I'm fascinated. They're super, super smart. They're almost like, if not smarter than humans, I believe.
Spell red.
What? L-S-T-E-R.
So Jessie Poo here look at how she has the candy here. If it was me, these would be gone.
Facts.
I would eat these to the point where I threw up. She has all the same color Starbursts. How do you even get the same color Starbursts like that? How did you do that?
I bought a bunch of bags and I just literally picked out all the pink ones and all the red ones.
Hey, psst. You want to learn how to waste your life and be as miserable as you possibly can?
Just for decoration though, they've been in there for like 2 years.
Candy doesn't expire,
You
does
should
it?
try it.
How long has that been in there, truthfully?
2 years?
2 years.
Are you dead ass? Like a whole year it's been in there?
Dead eyes.
And you haven't had one?
No.
Ryan does have a sweet tooth.
And the thing like with lollipops, well, it's funny you say that because like these last long, I do, it's like crazy. All right. I have gum in my mouth. Let me take that out.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh. And she has the trash can that's under the damn sink. Oh.
Nope.
And she has a trash can that's under the damn sink.
Nope.
Oh. And she has a trash can that's under the damn sink. Oh. Smallest trash can on the planet.
The smaller it is, the less trash you have in your apartment.
Less smell.
This is what I don't like. There's no dishes. There's no trash. I fill that up with one thing that I do. So do you even live here?
Yeah. I'm just really clean.
So you just don't make trash?
Yeah, I do make trash. I just take it out often.
Okay.
How's the lollipop?
Let's play that. That's cool. Even her glasses have faces in them and shit. Like what? Who are you? So this is like my go-to to like pick up chicks and stuff. So y'all know. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Y'all are talking.
Hi. Hi.
Hey girl.
How are you?
Anyway, hey ladies, we're Pandas. You're cock blocking. Panda's the biggest cock block. So yeah. Hey, how'd y'all meet?
We met on Cinco de Mayo
Yeah,
at
at
a
a
party,
party.
actually.
This year?
No,
Oh shit.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we actually celebrate that day
Like we do friends for anniversaries. So last year she took me to Miami.
for our anniversary on Cinco
Yeah.
de Mayo.
Went to
And then what about the year
hotel.
before?
You took me to, where was it?
Oh, the one hotel. Yeah,
Yeah.
cute. Huh?
Very boring. Yeah. Y'all met on Cinco de Mayo, but what was the function and how'd you meet? Because I feel like, you know, two pretty girls at the same function. Who's that bitch? Like, or.
No, we just gravitated towards
Yeah,
each other. We
like,
just loved
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Well, we had a mutual friend, so
Okay.
that's why we were together.
Yeah.
A lot happened that night.
Like too much.
What's your favorite thing about Jess?
Aww!
That she's a lion and she's a Leo and she's perfect.
Astrology.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
So what is your favorite thing about Jess here?
Okay, that she's extremely thoughtful. She's very, very emotional, a great listener, and
Favorite.
okay, then that's what it is. That she's very thoughtful.
Emotional. In what way?
She listens and she cares. She has passion behind it when you tell her something of what's wrong or what's right in your life.
And what's your favorite thing?
She's as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. You just have such a beautiful soul, and I love you. Thank you. I love you too.
Yeah, you guys are very girly. So you mentioned astrology.
Did.
How do you feel about people who don't believe in astrology?
Nothing. We seem to be taught.
Did we talk about this
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah, we did.
How I don't believe in it?
Yeah.
And how you do?
You're really against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you believe in it?
I'm not really for it, but I believe in it. If you don't believe it, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna try to convince you.
I like to try to convince people to not believe in it.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
What makes you believe in it?
I think it's the facts about your moon and your sun that makes it kind of cool to understand, because it's about mannerisms. I don't believe in like, oh, today's your lucky day and on this day you're gonna experience this. It's more about like who you are, the strong characteristics of the person.
Are either of you willing to have your mind changed, or are you so concrete in that belief that you're like, I believe in it and nothing will change me?
I've never actually thought about that.
I'm willing to learn whatever it is.
This is something that I tell people whenever they say they believe in astrology. Astrology is, as you know, a pseudoscience, so it's not based on any facts or actual real science. But, Rhino bullies two girls for 30 minutes. That's the title of this one. So there's a theory called the Barnum effect.
Have you heard about this ever?
Also called the Forer effect, is a common psychological phenomenon whereby individuals give high accuracy ratings to descriptions of their personality that supposedly are tailored specifically to them, yet which are in fact vague and general enough to apply to a wide range of people.
Oh, I understand that.
This effect can provide a partial explanation for widespread acceptance of some paranormal beliefs or things such as astrology, fortune telling, blah blah blah. Characteristics that are often used by practitioners as a con technique to convince victims that they're in blah blah blah. The assessments and statements are so vague, people interpret their own meaning, thus the statement becomes personal to them. Basically saying, oh, you're a Leo, that means you're fierce and love getting your way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think most people like that. And it's just broad sweeping characteristics that anybody could relate to. But when you hear Virgos are outgoing, oh, I'm outgoing. That's me, I'm a Virgo.
Yes and no, like that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really pertain to every single fact that, or whatever they're telling you is about your character, but it's more about things that make sense. Like, I would say if there's 10 strong bullet points about who you are based off your sign, I'd say about 7 of them are true, without being vague.
I think they're only vague points though.
No, that's not true.
I probably could type in here Gemini, which I'm not, and I could
Thank
resonate.
God you're not.
Jessica, it's not real. And I could resonate with all types of them. I think you could too. And I feel like if I typed in any of these,
No, I disagree. I
No,
feel like
I
if I
disagree.
looked
Really?
up the
This is Greek
characteristics
mythology.
of a Gemini, I wouldn't match with any of them.
We're like insulting the Greek gods.
when they did the original, what's it called, astrology, stars and that stuff, the Earth has since shifted on its axis, so what the old astrology signs were don't even match up to what's current date, so
Which is why there's a rising and descending.
and I'm happy you brought that up. I said, okay, well my brother and I are the same sign. We're both Virgo, y'all's favorite sign.
I actually like Virgos.
My brother and I are the same sign, but he's completely different from me. So surely that would blow the lid off the whole thing. And they said, no, you're rising and falling in a
Moon sign.
and moon, what's that thing called? A moon cream pie? Me and my brother are both asparagus, whatever.
But you guys were not born at the same time. That
Right?
matters.
So if I'm born one day, he's born different, and we have different characteristics, it's almost as if we're all different people with different characteristics. Because then, what's the point of grouping both of us in the Virgo if we're completely different and don't match up? By that point, why don't you do 365 days a year and they all be different signs? So that wouldn't work either, because someone born on my birthday don't have the same personality as me. They could be polar opposite. Well, with the location you're born. Okay, well by that logic, everyone's different. So then what's the point of grouping them into the 12?
Have you met somebody born in the same city, same state, at the same time as you?
Definitely not.
Okay, so there it is there.
They're different from me.
No,
So why are we both
they
Virgos?
might be very similar to you, but you haven't met anybody like that, so that's why you're against this, because you haven't met somebody like you.
I guess I'd have to find somebody born in my same area.
Yep, same time, same city, same state.
Do you think it's a possibility that everyone's just different?
Yeah, there might be a slight possibility.
It's okay, not everyone believes in, like the truth of the good and like what is and like the pinpointing of everyone's fucking flaws and imperfections.
So did I change your mind at all? Or are you guys still in your things?
No.
Nope.
Did I bring up any points that made you be like, well, okay. And that is another effect called cognitive dissonance is the concept of somebody believing something. It's like their truth. Let's say they believe in God. And you tell them, hey, that's not real. Because you're challenging their core belief, they then double down on their belief to the point of they just don't use logic. So if you believed in the tooth fairy, for example.
I used to.
We all did, and then it's not. Apparently it was my dad coming in and taking my tooth. Only gave me freaking $1. Like, what the heck? Anyway, so if you believed in the tooth fairy, and I told you the tooth fairy is not real, and you went, yes, he is. Well, how can you explain my tooth being missing when and I'm like, well, because your parents did it. What? I saw them. And it's basically somebody, they just hone in on their belief because it's too emotionally painful for them to give up that belief because it challenges their whole character and their whole thought process thing
I
to
mean,
the point
it's
of.
kind of different because we know for a fact that there's no tooth fairy.
True. Okay, ready for this? You don't believe in leprechauns?
I don't know if I do or don't because the Irish.
That one, I thought for sure you wouldn't believe in
No, I don't know.
leprechauns.
I'm
It was like.
There's a barley float. Jessica, yes or no?
Yes. I'm Irish. I believe in leprechauns. I do.
Four-leaf clover.
This is not how it's supposed to go.